Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer, another Cigar City. Hopefully this will be a treat. This is their this is their warmer winter warmer. This is a winter beer, but I couldn't get it in the winter time, and this being 11% ABV on this one, I don't think it's going to go bad. This is an old ale, and what they've done here, I think it says here, so we've mashed up our traditional English barley, wine style, and old ale, winter warmer style ales with citrusy American hops like Simcoe, Centennial, Columbus, Chinook, Amarillo, and fittingly Glacier to create a Floridian winter ale. This is brewed for the 2011-2012 Florida winter, which is not too harsh as far as I remember. Been there a couple of times in February. This beer, so it says, an old ale with American hop varieties, says has a complex citrus and caramelized toffee aroma and underlying notes of chocolate. We'll see about that. The food pairings of this with the cheeses are buttery, brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss, and the glassware, the pint, Beckerstein, mug, stepper, oversized wine glass. I got the Duvel glass, guys. And it says the beer can be cellared for extended periods. I would say so, being 11%. But they put a lot of hops into this, so just be aware when they put all that kind of hops, Simcoe, Centennial, and all that stuff in there, that will fade over time. Now, it may mellow out. If it's overbearing for the style, it may mellow out in time. But if they're trying to produce something that's very hop forward, and being 11%, the alcohol a lot of times is so overbearing on a young beer that ABV that high, that by the time and you put a lot of hops in it, by the time the alcohol mellows out, the hops are faded. So we have it's a vicious, like a dog chasing his tail there, guys. So is there anything else here I need to tell you about? I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you about here, other here that it does have a date on the label. It says November 2011. So with that being said, that's not since it's not winter time, it's summertime. Should have had this beer about 6 months ago, huh? Thankfully, it's final beer of the evening review. And the humidity's been lower here lately, so it's very pleasant outside. Not too hot, not too sticky, so we'll just pretend it's like 40 degrees. Pours a very, very effervescent head. Look at that. A good two-finger head over into the light. Well, it's pretty dark. It looks like a brown ale or a porter. Cannot see through that. I can see just a little bit of light around the outside, and it's brown. It looks like Mississippi River water, which is not a pleasant thing to compare it to. So let's say a light chocolate. What do you think about that? Let's get a nose on this one, guys. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom all the way around there. The head has not dissipated while I've been flapping my gums. Wow, that smells wonderful. It does have a chocolate present there. I'm getting some dark fruit there too. There's some raisins and figs and maybe some prunes and dates. A lot of dark candied fruit in there. Very sweet smell. Wow, that smells wonderful. It's in a big bottle too. Hopefully it's pretty good stuff. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Dennis. Whoa. Wow. That is a big beer. Wow, that is a big beer. That beer needs to age for a while. It does have a nice citrusy hop aroma and a nice hop taste to it. But the alcohol is just boom. Wow, that's a monster beer. That drinks like a monster beer too. Wow, very sweet, very thick, very heavy. A lot of alcohol there. It's 11%, but almost like it's like a 13 to 15%. Not hidden very well at all. Wow, very, very, very big beer. You definitely would not want to have this for the first beer of the evening, that's for sure. Whew. Such a heavy smell. It's like a barley wine. Wow. Well guys, it's right out of the fridge. We're going to let it warm up. See where this one ends up. This time will take me an hour or so to drink this, and I'm going to show the other half. See where we end up on this one. Stick around. I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little left here in the glass. This is blowing the palate out of my mouth. I mean, this is way too boozy, way too young. I mean, for a beer of 11% like this beer should have been cellar for a couple of years. This is like the barley wine that I made 3 years ago. It was just like this. I mean, it was just so boozy when I first started drinking. Now it's like 3.5 years old, and it is just now coming into where it tastes good to drink it. It's very pleasant. This is just, I mean, from the first smell to where we got. I mean, I didn't drink all this. I shared some of it and put some of it back away for tomorrow or the next day. It's just way too young to be drinking a beer of this alcohol already. So, too much for me, too much for this guy here. Final chug, guys. Way too big. This beer needs to be cellared for at least 3 to 5 years before you even drink it, as far as I'm concerned. Way too boozy, way too big. A lot of dark fruits, a lot of candied sugars in there. Way too boozy. It's just too much for me, guys. It's too big. It's too young, as far as I'm concerned. This beer needs to be cellared for quite a while. Great big beer, guys. If you've had this one, give me some comments back on this one, guys. It's definitely an A beer. It's just too young, as far as I'm concerned. Got the date on the label too, so I'm going to give it an 8. It's an A- in my book, guys. That's what I'm going to give it. Rate Beer has a 98 overall and 89 in the style. And Beer Advocate comes up with an 89, which is in their good range. So I think it's a little better than good, but it's just a little young to be drinking it already at 11%. This one needs to sit around and mellow out just a little bit. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick back and have a little dinner here shortly, guys. So if you've had this beer, give me some comments back on this one. Liked it, loved it, too strong, not strong enough. Give me some comments back on this, guys. And join me tomorrow. We're going to look in the fridge. See everybody then.